on a day. Um, I'm gonna do a very quick one because more and more it's to getting harder and harder to do these things. All right. Fine. Fine. It's getting harder and harder to do this live shows because of my schedule. It's very, very tight. You know, we that profess to live a certain kind of life, you have to make sure that you live a life of excellence, and that also shows in the job that you do. When your client gives you a job, you don't have to give excuses and say, oh, because of this, because of my activism, because of my spiritual life, I'm not able to do the job. No, no, no. You make sure that you do the job, and that is what is happening. So, but we're doing a lot of things in the background, still meeting with activists, still planning, still supporting as much as we can. But I just want to talk about the Anambra elections that is coming up. And this is just an advice to those people who still want to be shocked. You know, like some people, by the way they live their life, they just like to be shocked. Thank you so much, Samuel. They just like to be shocked. They live a life where they like just to be shocked. Guys, hold on one second. It's fine. It's fine. So they live a life where, come now. Take. Hold on. I'm coming in. They live a life where they like to be shocked. Do you understand? They see the reality of things, so they see what is going on. They know exactly what's at stake, but they just choose to be shocked. We have been telling you people what is happening in Anambra State. You did not believe us. You saw what happened in Imo State, like a joke, just like a joke. The government took over. Yeah, I miss you guys too. Don't worry. Don't worry. We're doing other serious things in the background. Believe you me. The struggle is very, very active. And Anambra State is going to teach those people who don't want to learn, it's going to teach them a lesson. When I say Anambra elections will teach a lesson, it doesn't mean the federal government of Nigeria is going to come with their military. They're even going to come that day, and they, you know, it's easier for them to assign all the security personnel that they have. It's easier for them to assign them to one location, like this Anambra State. So they will do that. They're going to assign so many soldiers to Anambra State. We know they've done it before, they can do it. But that's not a problem. But that election is going to teach people a lesson. A friend of mine who is involved in the politics right now, it just turned on me one day and he took his frustration out on me. I'm like, really? I'm not angry with him. He's my chairman, that's what I call him. And then I told him, you know what, it is what it is. And he says, no, it is us in the diaspora that is causing this thing. It is us in the diaspora. Me, I just say it is misplaced aggression. How can it be us in the diaspora that is causing? What did we cause? I just said that Chiwetel, the actor, that they arrested him for wearing Biafran clothes. That they arrested him, Yangosi, good evening to you. They arrested him for wearing Biafran flag. Hold on one second, please. You see, that's the stupidity of these security forces. What you fail to understand is that Biafra flag It's not IPOB. Jesus Christ. You think Biafra flag is IPOB colors, emblem? Is that what you think? You think Biafra flag belongs to IPOB? You think Biafra is IPOB? No. IPOB as an organization is different from Biafra. Biafra is an ideology. It's not one with flag. It's not by singing. It is an ideology. And you cannot kill an ideology that its time has come. That's what Omoyele Sowore keeps chanting. You can never kill an ideology that its time has come. People who are saying that it is IPOB, it is ESN, it is waiting that's causing the violence in Nigeria. My friend that called me and was so angry with me, we did this politics together. He was nearly killed in Anambra during the way before 1999. The other time, we were all with Jonathan. He was nearly killed. That time, it wasn't about IPOB. Then, 4 years later, I contested in the governorship elections. So it's not like we are against election. But where you see that the apparatus for conducting an election is faulty, where you see that the structure that is set up for this election is already rigged, why should there be an election? You go into a race knowing that every other person's leg has been tied and only one person who, by the way, is the son of the referee, is the one whose legs are not tied. How can you do? In fact, this person is kept halfway. In fact, 3/4 to the finish line is where he is kept. Why do you want to get into that race in the first place? So people who are looking for somebody to blame, people who are saying it's IPOB that are killing people, people who are saying that violent Anambra, did you forget that it was in Anambra state that they kidnapped a sitting governor? Was it IPOB that kidnapped the sitting governor in Anambra state, locked him up in a toilet? Was it IPOB? Why do we forget so quickly? Not be Anambra state. So this is the violence that comes with the election. This election, the person who is contesting under APC is the same person who has been notorious for violence, and you're pretending you don't know what is going on. You see, our people don't like to learn, but they will learn. Maybe it's 6th of November, about a month from now. You will see now. You will see. They lock up somebody like Nnamdi Kanu. You think elections should, you think activities should just go on in the southeast like nothing happened? That activities should just go on in the southeast like nothing is happening. Why? Why should it go on? Why? Say if you were Chiwetalag, why would I not wear it every day? Why would I not wear Biafra every day? Why? Was Biafra not something that happened? Do people not wear American flag? Is there a crowd that says I cannot believe in anything I want in Nigeria? In Nigeria, if I wear Biafran flag, if I wear Biafran colors, it is a crime. Show me where is a crime. And I cannot wear Biafran flag. I cannot wear Biafran colors. So it's a matter of choice. Anybody who is contesting an election, after all, means to, I ran for election. That was my own ambition. The money I spent, now my own money, and other people that donated money to me. So anybody who feels like they want to contest an election, let them go ahead. But in terms of violence, there's always been violence, and there will be violence this time. from all quarters. I'm telling you, but the chief violator, the chief violence promoter is the federal government of Nigeria. Let me tell you the truth. They will do everything humanly possible. Did you hear what Malami said? He kept repeating that thing over and over and over again, that they will use every possibility, I don't know how I was speaking that English, all possibilities. There is no impossibility. There is no saying what they might do. That's what he kept saying. Is that what he kept saying? So these are people who are bent on making sure that they take over Anambra. Our mumu never. Can't we open our eyes and see? Can't we open up? Can't we open our eyes and see? Don't you understand? Can't you feel the gain? You know that you don't see it. What kind of election? Who do you want to come in under this atmosphere? Who do you want to come in under this arrangement? Who will come in and the person will be elected by the people? The mass, the voice of the people is that they don't want the election. If I was a politician, I'm telling you the truth, I will side with the people. I will side with the people. You have to stick with the people. You have to stay with the people. You have to support the people and say no election till you resolve the situations in the southeast, situations of insecurity, biggest issue in the southeast. You don't want to resolve that problem. You just want to have the election. With all the violence, you just want people to just come and just have an election. Fine, it's the choice you make. I don't pray that anybody gets injured in the election, but you just can't just see what is happening and pretend that you do not know. The way they've been killing our people, the people who have taken off guns now and they are killing people, I don't know who is sending them. IPOB is not sending anybody. I'm telling you, IPOB is not sending anybody. The political killings are happening like they used to. Now politicians, they kill themselves. That's why you don't need elections now. You don't need it. You don't. If everybody stays at home, maybe, just maybe you may be able to send a signal. But let me tell you something. Whether we sit at home or we don't sit at home, they will still declare election results. But whichever way they do it, let them do their thing. I'm telling you. You think it ends with election? Did they not have elections in Imo State? Was somebody not declared the winner of the election in Imo State? Did they not upturn it in the courts? The person right now who is good evening to you. Oh, Helen, how are you? Good to see you. The person who is the governor in Imo State right now, was it during the election that he won? Didn't they finish everything about the election? Didn't they completely finish everything about the election? Before they now went back and upturned everything. So why are we going to waste our time? People will go and stay standing there. Uzodimba, go and see when Uzodimba went to meet Buhari. You know what he said? He said, we have tried to sell the story, to sell the message of APC. We've tried to sell. They know it's all lies. They know they don't have anything to offer. But he is promised they will do everything humanly possible to make sure that Anambra falls to APC. And now people are watching it. And you want us to go and stand for that election. Shebi, Igbo people they talk say, onye ọkụ na-agba na bia, but that's true, okay. That's in way in house they burn. You know they pursue rats now. Rats run from the fire. You can't leave your house, leave your property. You can't pursue the rat. Don't be madman you be. Don't be madman you be. Anyway, me have said it. For those of you who are wondering where my stand is that there shouldn't be any election in Anambra State. And yes, Chidi, if they don't do election, they will go and put anybody they like. And let them put anybody they like now. So it will be, since you know that they are going to put anybody they like, why are you helping them to justify that election? Why are you helping them to validate that election? Because when you participate, they will say, hey, can't you see this person participated, that person participated? Based on that, they will not put who they want to put. That's exactly what it is. I'm telling you, you may not have supported the sit down at home during the election, but you see this time around, there shouldn't be any election at all, because we have tasted the election, we have seen what it's all about, and honestly, we have seen that it doesn't work. I'm not telling you what they said. I'm telling you about the elections that I participate in my own village. In my own village. What happened? The people that were even, like, I know myself, I know our polling agents, I know my uncles and my aunties, at least all of us can get up to 8 of us that came together when they counted the votes. Right before my eyes, we couldn't even get up to 4 votes in the polling center where I voted. So is that how you're going to win? Somebody later called me and said, bro Chidi, you know that place that you got 35? I was the one that added that 20. I was the one that put 20. I said, so make me say, make you find me something now. At least let me make it up to 35. So that's a hopeless election. I don't support it. I'm not for it. That's my stand. But everybody has a right to do whatever they want to do. Okay? But I am really hoping that on that day, they will massively be able to let the people understand, let the government, let the whole world understand that the voice of the people is that there should not be any election. We have so many issues bedeviling us than elections. Okay? And for those of you who don't want to hear, when it happens, don't say we don't want you. This election, just calm down. Be calming down. Things are going to be very volatile. People are angry. They have reasons to be angry. Don't go and blame and say it is somebody. No, it is the system that has produced what you're seeing. The people that are armed, the people that are committing all kinds of atrocities, is the system, the byproduct of the system. That is symptoms of the disease that the system is carrying. So the system has to take care of itself. If it doesn't, it will implode. They will implode. Somebody say, if you don't support it, does not mean others shouldn't support it. Hey, I'm not fighting with you now, my brother Maxwell. I'm not fighting with you. I said, hear me clearly. Anybody that wants to do election should do election. I have friends now who are contesting. Do you understand? I have friends who are contesting. But the same way you want to contest, let other people who don't want to contest stay and say they don't want to contest. People who don't want to vote, leave them alone, let them not vote. The other things that happen in between, it is an area that we're all aware of what happens. Whatever choices anybody makes is the choice they want to make. All right? That's what I'm going to say. So, do you want Supreme Court in Anambra State? Maxwell, you see, people like you, I don't even want to waste my time. So you believe in your heart of hearts that it is when you come out for election that the Supreme Court will not overturn the election. Can you imagine your myopic? Sorry, I'm calling you myopic. But it's this kind of reasoning that annoys me. So you believe by standing and voting for election in Anambra State, it will now make the Supreme Court not to overturn the election. Is that what? That's what you believe? Are you really for real? Like, are you serious? So that's why you will go and risk your life and stand to vote and suffer, because when you vote, Supreme Court cannot on it because your name is Maxwell. All right, guys, please. please let me go back to work. I just use my short break to do this, and then just please keeping the faith, and there's gonna be a change one of these days. I love you guys. Bye bye.